Hi guys, welcome back. You've seen me tie the neon or the barred neon before, so we're going to tie it again, but only even simplify it even more. So we have a straightforward Pike type hook in here. So this is a Sakuma Manta 545 and a size 50, and I'm going to use gel spun here as my thread, but you don't have to use gel spun. If you have big fly or something like that there, it will do just as well. So I'm going to simply put the tying thread on there at the halfway point of the hook. That way it's not interfering with the point here at all. And I'm going to take a bit of pearl crystal here, take out 5 or 6 strands here, and this is going to make our flash. So I'll double that over, and then I'll just take it slightly past so it's not exactly level and cut that off. And I'll set that on and tie it in around about 75% of the along its length and fold that back. So this is giving us a fly in the sort of 6-7 inch region. So doubling that back, that has set itself in place with the super glue that we already had on that. So the main bit of the fly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Connect Lawn, and this is in like a neon yellow colour. So I cut the end off this at about 6 inches or so, and what I'll do is I'll just take a bunch of that, because one bunch is going to do the whole fly, and I'm just going to pull the fibres out and realign them, just throw them back on themselves the whole time until we get the tips misaligned. And you can see there's a bit of taper to that. And we'll set that on, let it go all around the shank, and tie 5 or 6 good tight turns down on that. And you can see we already have our bait fish shape here with this here. So next then what I'm going to do is just get a bit of super glue into that. Set the super glue off to the side, and then we're going to fold that back on itself. So the super glue is sort of run into it here. So we just take anything like a straw or a bit of pipe and empty bar or empty pen, something like that there, and just bang, fold the thing back. And the super glue in its tie in here should hold it back in position. Once you've set back, just take your glue again and just run it over the base there, and that will keep all as you set it. Now you can pull it tight and get it more streamlined, or squeeze it, make it flat, or let it splay to get you more volume. So what I'm going to do at this stage is to take my black pro marker. I'm just going to pull all this back here. I'm going to put on 3 stripes. So previously you've seen me use all manner of different materials for heads. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use an orange craft fur. And what I've done here is I've taken a scalpel blade to the back of it, and while it's up I've just stuck the scalpel blade through and run it down, and that'll give me a strip about 1/4 of an inch wide or so, and we're going to wind that like a hackle to create the head. So as I said, we're just making it a little bit easier. Yeah, you can't cut craft fur back in really thin, because it's kind of woven loosely, and if you take it too thin, then it'll just fall apart. But if you get it about 1/4 of an inch thicker, so you see, even when you pull it here, it thins down, but it creates almost like a stalk or a stem, like a hackle. So hair's running this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this with the skinny thing up and tie it in. Take our thing forward to the eye, and then I'm going to take super glue and get that quite wet with glue, because we're going to wrap into it and it's going to stop the thing from spinning, but also it'll secure it. So we give this a bit of a stretch. You can see it starts to make almost like a hackle. Get these bits out to the side, and then as we wrap, you just need to keep that bit of tension on it and stroke the fibres back as we go. Get nice and tight in on itself. Sometimes you can even overlap it. And get to the front here. We'll just catch that in, turn this back on itself, and get a couple of wraps over that, and then hitch that to finish it. Now, looks a bit of a mess, but comb that out. It'll create our head shape for us, and then we'll super glue the head to stop it fall apart. So I'm going to put eyes on now. Put your eyes on them whatever way you want. You know, like you've seen me use 2-part epoxy and a variety of different things. We're going to use our EvaStick Serious Glue, and what you find with it is that it can discolor with super glue. So what we'll do is we'll take this one, set it aside, and take one that we tied earlier. That is now dried its super glue, and we'll put the eyes on. So I'm going to use these simple little silver eyes, but if you don't have epoxy eyes, you can use Google eyes or whatever you can find. Craft shops will do. So take our fly, put a bleb on there, set our eye onto it, and push it into it, and then the same on this side. Dip the back edge into it, push it down, and that's just a really simple way of tying the knee on again. As I said, what have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4 different materials essentially. That's including the eyes. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.